Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2017. I am Christian Rocha.
And I am Katy McQuillan.
In today's top news, we will talk about a Texas professional bull rider hitting the big screens and celebrities speaking at their alma mater.
These stories and more coming up on Texan TV.
In campus news, our baseball and softball teams will take the field this week at home. Let's go to Channing with the story.
Hello Texans, I'm here at the Tarleton State baseball field, where today they will be playing a doubleheader at 1 p.m. against West Texas A&M. The Texans will also be playing a game today at 7 p.m., so please come out and support your Texans and Texans. Back to you.
Make sure to go out and support our baseball and softball teams. Remember, you can get into the games for free with your Tarleton ID.
In local news, earlier this week, I sat down with Chelsea Powell from Texas Animal Protectors. She told us a little bit about her event on Sunday and how Erath County residents can adopt a pet. Let's take a look. Hi, I'm Katy with Texan TV, and today I have with me Chelsea. Chelsea, who are you with today?
I'm with Texas Animal Protectors. We're the rescue for Erath County. Yeah.
Okay, and who's your friend here?
This is Hurricane. Hurricane is one of our favorite foster stories. She was found at the Mineral Well shelter. We were picking up a cat one day, and a Good Samaritan brought her in, found her on the side of the road, and she had been shot. So Leslie was like, I'll take her.
Yeah.
And so we took her, and she had a broken femur, and we pinned the femur, and it was a very bad break, so it was a big struggle for her. She had multiple surgeries, and finally we decided that the best thing for her was to amputate. She literally hopped back 24 hours, totally fine. And she, throughout the entire experience, is still the happiest creature you've ever met.
She's precious.
Even during procedure, she's just wagging her tail, smiling.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna
Okay,
get
so
up?
tell us again what Texas Animal Protectors does.
Texas Animal Protectors is the rescue for Erath County. So what we do is we take on the homeless pets of the community. Anything that the community needs, help with spays and neuters, we do that too. And if we have any available foster homes, since we are a foster-based networking system, then we pull from shelters in the surrounding areas to help alleviate that pressure from them. Or if they have something that needs medical care, like Hurricane, or if they just need help with anything. We work solely on volunteers, and we have had a lot of responses from people volunteering, and I mean, the more the merrier. You never know if someone just needs to run out and grab ice, or it could be anything. The more help, the merrier.
Wow, have y'all done this event in the past, Music From Us?
No, this is the first time we've ever done this. I work for Larry Joe Taylor and have for several years, and I am very involved in the Texas music scene. I've been working with it for about 10 years now, and I thought, we do all these fundraisers, why don't we do something like a pick-in circle, or something small. And I presented it to Larry, and he was like, well, if we're going to do a benefit, we're going to do a benefit. And this is beyond what I could have possibly imagined. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's having a really good turnout. I'm pretty excited.
That's so awesome. Okay, so is there anything you'd like for the audience to know about Music From Us?
All of the proceeds go 100% to our vet bills. The way that Texas Animal Protectors works is we work solely on donations. It takes about $100 to $200 to vet each animal, and we only have an adoption fee of $40 for fully vetted adult large dogs, and then anything smaller, like cats, we'll do like 25 kittens and puppies, or 10, so we do a lot of bake sales, a lot of this, so we do get a lot of donations for kennels and dog food and dog treats. We will have treats for the next 20 years, I'm pretty sure, already. So it's really nice that we have the flexibility to be able to use all of our donations for the vet bills, which get pretty high.
Yes.
And she's a very good example of that, because we don't turn anybody down. Anytime someone comes to us with anything, we accommodate them.
That's awesome.
So for the artists, I mean, I can tell you off the top of my head, we have Prophets and Outlaws is going to headline full band, and then it's going to be a singer-song swap. Up until then, we have Jack Barksdale and Billy Hartman to start, and Jack is 9, and he's the coolest 9-year-old you've ever met in your entire life. He has written 20 songs by himself, and which not a lot of adult artists have done. And he, all the covers he does are Guy Clark and Waylon, and I mean, he's
Really?
Merle Haggard. He's old school, and he is so cool.
That's adorable.
And then we've got Buck Fuffalo, Kinsey Coppin, and John Young. So,
Oh, well, this
yeah.
sounds like a very exciting event.
yeah. The thing that I'm most excited about of the whole thing is we decided that all of the intakes we would have from December until the event would be named after Texas artists, but to make it even better, they're animal themed. So we've got William Bart Green, Mutt Fuffalo, Larry Joe Terrier.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, and that's been the most fun, is naming all the animals, and
Yeah.
and we have Kitty Coppin, and we just got Kitty Hartman last night.
Okay, well, thank you, Chelsea, for coming in.
Yeah.
And let's take it back to Christian. Hurricane is so cute. Make sure to go check out Music from Meds this Sunday from 2 to 10 p.m. at Larry Joe Taylor's Melody Mountain Ranch to enjoy some of your favorite local Texas artists and maybe even adopt a new friend.
And now for today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, an Odessa professional bull rider will be a contestant on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. Bonner Bolton, a former professional bull rider from a small ranch just north of Odessa, will kick off ABC's popular series March 20th. Sally Bolton, Bonner's mother, says it's a little surreal, kind of crazy, but we're really excited for him. Bonner suffered a broken neck in January last year, and his doctors told him his bull riding days were over. At the time, Bonner was the leading professional bull rider of the 2016 season. His mother said it was hard seeing Bonner go through injuries, but now she's really excited to see him back in the saddle. Bonner is one of 5 children with 2 older and 2 younger siblings. Bonner began riding bulls when he was around 10 or 11, receiving guidance from his father, who is also a bull rider. In a few weeks, the Bolton family will get the chance to see him compete again, with thousands across the nation watching along right with them. Bonner's mother says she's excited about a new challenge, and he really wants to learn what they're going to teach him. Bonner's partner for the series is professional dancer Sharna Burgess.
President Donald Trump will visit St. Andrew's Catholic School Friday morning in Orlando, Florida. According to the Associated Press, this is President Trump's first visit to a school since becoming president, and it gives a strong indication of where his priorities lie. Sean Spicer, spokesman for the White House, said many times before that education has the ability to level the playing field for the next generation. Trump is determined to provide choice for every parent and opportunities for every child, regardless of their zip code. St. Andrew's Catholic School is private and teaches roughly 350 students from pre-K to middle school. The Catholic school's mission is developing these students' creativity and creativity in order to be disciples of Christ in the 21st century.
In international news, immunity from prosecution was revoked from French leader Marine Le Pen after a vote by the European Union. Le Pen tweeted photos of Islamic State violence in December 2015, including a photo of the execution of American reporter James Foley. This is a crime punishable by up to 3 years in prison and a fine of 75,000 euros. Le Pen made the post after a journalist compared her anti-immigration National Front party to Islamic State extremists. Her efforts to show the differences between the two groups backfired. Le Pen defended her tweets, claiming she only wanted to condemn the actions of Islamic State. Le Pen is a leading candidate in this year's French presidential election. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has recused himself from any investigation of Russian interference in last year's presidential election. This follows revelations that he met with Russia's U.S. ambassador and didn't say so in his confirmation hearing. The Indianapolis Star reports Vice President Mike Pence used his personal email account to conduct public business when he was governor of Indiana. Some of those emails exchanged with advisors discussed homeland security matters. Thursday saw new adds to President Trump's cabinet. Former Texas Governor Rick Perry was sworn in as Energy Secretary, and Ben Carson is the new Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. And strong winds with gusts topping 50 miles an hour lashed much of New England, bringing down trees and knocking out power for thousands of homes and businesses. Matt Small, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In entertainment news, according to the AP, Will Ferrell is scheduled to give the University of Southern California graduating class of 2017 commencement speech. Ferrell graduated from USC in 1990 with a degree in sports information. He is, of course, known for starring in skits on Saturday Night Live and in movies such as Anchorman and Talladega Nights, and is one of the most famous to come out of USC.
I really think my favorite movie of his is Elf.
I really like Talladega Nights, but Elf is a really good one too.
In sports news, following a 6-month review of the officiating program, the National Basketball Association is hiring more referees. According to the Associated Press, the league will also change the way referees are scheduled and evaluated. The National Basketball Association plans to increase the number of refs from 64 to at least 70 by the next season, and the league will also increase the amount by 25% over the next 3 years.
Yeah, and a larger staff would allow for referees to sit courtside during games and communicate with the replay center. This expansion would also allow for more referees at the court at the same time if the league chooses to do so.
Now for the weather. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 45. Tomorrow there will be a chance of showers and a high of only 58. Sunday will be slightly warmer with a high of 70, but it will still be mostly cloudy throughout the day. The rest of the week will be very warm in the 70s and 80s, so there will be plenty of time to tan before spring break.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.
Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9.
You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news.
Today's broadcast was produced by Channing Flatt and Whitney Walker. Have a wonderful day, Texans.